So welcome to another segment of Talk of the Town. I'm Debbie Robinson, and it's great to be with you today. We're going to be welcoming a group from Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville, Dr. William Allen, Dr. Vanessa Falk, and Physician's Assistant Sara Saft. So stick around and see what they're up to.
From the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, Ohio, it's Talk of the Town.
Welcome to a brand new week of Talk of the Town. I'm Debbie Robinson, and I'll be your host today. And we're here to thank Southeastern Med, wonderful hospital in our community, one that I have personally been involved with, both as a patient and throughout the community. But they've got some exciting news to tell you, and to bring it to us today, we have Dr. William Allen from Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville, and you've got some news for us. Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, we're excited to be here. Appreciate the opportunity to meet with you today and promote some exciting things that are coming to the community through our practice, Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville.
Well, tell us about it. What's going to take place?
Well, the primary thing we want to promote is the opening of a new office that we will have here in Cambridge to see patients, to explain a little bit about the history of our group and why we are here. We've actually been here, but now we'll be at a greater capacity.
And I understand that your group is celebrating an anniversary this year. You've been around a while.
That's right. We've been here for a long time. Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville is a private practice orthopedic group that has been incorporated now for 50 years. We began in 1969, and we've been here now for 50 years. We have grown considerably since that time. Our primary office is in Zanesville, but the physicians of our group actually work in Zanesville. Certainly we work here at Southeast Med. We also, certain physicians work in other hospitals more towards the Columbus area, so we work in a lot of different areas. We actually have now 8 physicians as a part of our group, 7 surgeons, 7 orthopedic surgeons, all board certified, and 1 primary care sports medicine physician. We also have 6 advanced practice providers, physician's assistants, and nurse practitioners. So we have a total of 14 providers in our group.
So you cover a little bit of everything, and now you are an orthopedic surgeon, if I understand correctly.
That's correct. I've been in practice in Zanesville for 28 years. This is the only real job that I've had. I grew up in Eastern Ohio, grew up in East Liverpool, Ohio. Medical school was at Ohio State. My orthopedic surgery residency was in Akron, and then I came from that residency to join Orthopedic Associates in 1991, and I've been here since then.
Well, we're certainly happy to have you in our community, and you'll be filling many different capacities with your group here.
Yes, as I mentioned, we have actually been a part of this community now for about 2 years. Our group, several of the providers in our group have been taking call here, myself included, and several other practitioners now for about 2 years. So multiple of our physicians are currently on staff at Southeast Med, and we are working there now, but now we have the opportunity to have an office here where we can continue to see patients.
Well, what an awesome opportunity for our community to have that service, to have you in our area, and to have a team of, you said 8 working in our area and helping us. And you've been here for a few years, so you might be familiar already with some of the patients then in our area.
Yes, very much so. In fact, there are a fair number of patients from this community who already have been established with our office, and but they have to come to Zanesville. Right. So now, especially for a patient who is seen here, for example, if they're seen in the emergency department at Southeast Med and need follow-up, now we are able to provide that follow-up here locally rather than having them come to Zanesville. And if the patients are wanting to have their surgery performed here locally, we certainly can provide that also.
At Southeastern Med.
At Southeastern Med.
What a great opportunity, and welcome, I guess, back with an actual location. And I know we're going to talk about that a little bit later with some more of your associates here. Anything else that you need to share with us today?
Not really. All of our providers are, all of the physicians are general orthopedic surgeons. What that means is we basically treat a variety of orthopedic conditions. Certain of our practitioners tend to specialize a little bit more in one area as opposed to others. For example, my practice primarily involves joint replacement surgery, hip, knee, and shoulder. Certainly we do fracture care, all of us, in terms of fracture care. Hand surgery, things like carpal tunnel, arthroscopic surgery, knees, shoulders, etc. So there's a wide range of conditions that we treat.
Well, again, just a wonderful service here in our community that our local folks don't have to travel. Zanesville's not that far, but they can stay right in their own home with their family, being able to bring them very close if needed. I want to thank you today for being with us, Dr. Allen, and look forward to hearing from some of your associates. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. We're excited to be here.
Great. And we'll be right back.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
And we're back with Talk of the Town, and I have another member of the Orthopedic Associate of Zanesville, Dr. Vanessa Falk. And tell us a little bit about how you came to be in Cambridge.
Sure. So when I first started, I actually covered some call at the hospital for about a year or so. With the recent change in new administration at the hospital, we've actually been requested to come back to town in the form of an office for patient care on a daily basis. So we were able to work with them and come up with an idea that I think will work for both. So we're going to be in the 660 building doing orthopedic care, having office visits for patients 5 days a week now. So
tell us a little bit about, we were talking before the segment, you do see children. Tell us a little bit about what you do and what orthopedics really is, in case some members of our audience have questions.
Sure. So orthopedics essentially covers bone and joint care from all the way from children through adults, joint replacements, fracture care, sports injuries, non-operative sports injuries, as well as minimally invasive arthroscopies. We have a trauma surgeon that was recently added to our group that specializes in fracture care as well. So
you cover the gamut, in other words. And I was interested, having a young son, that you do see children. Do you see a lot of sports injuries? Is that where you would say you see the majority of your patients, or is it
a little bit of everything, actually? So we see sports injuries, especially the time of the year with football just starting, so we've got some different injuries there, as well as older patients falling, fracture type stuff, or just regular joint replacement care. So
Well, that's very interesting. And, you know, we were talking with Dr. Allen a little earlier. He was telling us about himself, and we know he's from Liverpool and went to OSU. But now you have a tie-in locally, I understand.
Yes. So I was born and raised in Byesville. I went to Meadowbrook High School. After high school, I ended up in a 6-year BSMD combined program. It's where I did my training in undergraduate at the University of Akron. And then my residency, or my medical school then, was at Northeast Ohio University's College of Medicine, also up towards the Akron area. And then my residency was at Summa Health Systems, or Akron City Hospital. So fairly local for the most part, but it's good to be home.
So you worked there for a while, and then you joined
Orthopedic
the
Associates. Yeah, exactly. About 2 years ago.
And now, have you always been working in the with the Cambridge population, or a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything, but for the most part in Cambridge. I, ever since I started, have operated in Cambridge at the hospital every Wednesday. So I'm the only one in our practice that has a day there all the time, but every Wednesday I'm there. And then, like Dr. Allen mentioned, myself as well as my partners cover the hospital call about 2/3 of the month or so. For at least the last year.
But like Dr. Allen also mentioned, if a patient from our area saw you at the hospital, then they would have to follow up with Zanesville.
Correct. And that makes it hard for transportation reasons. Some elderly patients may not have a ride per se, so it's easier that we have an office in town. So we'll be able to see them much closer to home instead of traveling to Zanesville.
And you would know a little bit about sports. Dr. Falk is being very modest. She was a well-known athlete in our area. Her maiden name is Voyko, so shout out to Mama Becky if you're going to watch today, and your family, all your family. But tell us a little bit about what you did at Meadowbrook and some of the things that you excelled in, because I know your audience are going to go, oh, I knew she looked familiar.
So I played basketball and softball there. That's actually how I ended up in orthopedics, strangely enough. I tore my ACL when I was 15. And my current partner, Dr. Brad Brodigan, fixed my ACL when I was 15. He caught me looking at the MRI when he walked into the room and was like, well, if you like that kind of stuff, you could come hang out with me. And I tease him that 15 years later, he still has been unable to get rid of me. So now I'm his partner. But that's the reason I went to medical school, was because of the time and experience that I had at that Orthopedic Associates office, not just with Dr. Brodigan, but with Dr. Allen, Dr. Kimberly, and Dr. Saunders at that time. So it's exciting to come home. It's exciting to be able to be working with him now as a partner. So
I think that is a great story. I knew there was a story there. So now your doctors are now your associates working side by side.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's the nice part about it.
Well, that is great information, and we're excited to have you here, to have your group here, to have you back home. Do you still live in the Cambridge area?
We do. We live in between Cambridge and New Concord, so it's easy to cover both places, Zanesville office as well as the Cambridge office.
So you'll still be doing both offices?
Yeah, 1 day a week in Zanesville, but 2 days a week in Cambridge, and then I operate in Cambridge, so I'll actually probably have more time here than Zanesville. But.
So now you are a surgeon, so what is your primary expertise?
I see a lot of hand, a lot of carpal tunnel, as well as probably joint replacements like Dr. Allen mentioned, total knees, total hips. Fair amount of sports injuries depending upon the time of the year.
So are you also trained, is there a different training to work with children, or?
Not really. Dr. Allen and I actually both did similar residencies up in Akron at Akron Children's. We neither one of us did a fellowship in pediatrics, but we see a lot of peds in this area, which is nice, so people don't have to end up at Nationwide or Akron if they don't have to.
Well, it's been fascinating to talk with you, Dr. Falk.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate it. Thanks for having us here.
You're so welcome, and to get to be reminded a little bit about your background. I was just teasing. I've known you. I didn't know you personally, but of you since you were a wee little girl. So I'm feeling a little old right now, but love your mom, and glad to have you on. It's nice to meet
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you for having us.
And we'll be right back.
Talk of the Town will be right back. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Introducing the area's most exciting new gift shop, now open in downtown Cambridge. Peace Pipes is pleased to bring you a large selection of smoking accessories, as well as a wide variety of clothing, jewelry, health products, and locally made gift ideas for everyone. With unbeatable prices and one-of-a-kind products, our friendly staff is here to help you 7 days a week. Peace Pipes is located at 914 Wheeling Avenue in downtown Cambridge, right next to the post office. Peace Pipes, waging peace on prohibition.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
And we're back, and this time we have our physician's assistant, Sara Saft, also with the Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville, and it's good to meet you and to have you here.
Thank you. Thanks, Debbie, for having us.
You're so welcome. Now, tell me a little bit. We've talked all about the group and their move here and their invitation from Southeastern Med, but where exactly are you located?
Well, the nitty-gritty of it, we are at 10095 Brick Church Road. For the local people, basically that's behind Dunning Motors on Route 660 Brick Church Road in the Southeastern Med Sports Med and Rehabilitation Building.
And you have your separate area. They're making an area for you?
They're actually renovating what used to be a large conference room that was in the building itself. So we're going to turn that into an office space to be able to house all of our patients.
Now that is a wonderful news for our area. And tell me a little bit about what you do, Sara.
Well, I'm a physician assistant. I work directly with the physicians of OAZ, or Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville, and I will be working at the office with Dr. Falk and Dr. Allen. We'll be providing care for the patients. I'm able to see patients on my own, diagnose, treat, order tests, interpret tests, and be able to get the patients the care that they need. And if something of those test results are abnormal, we'll get in touch with one of the physicians. If it's something surgical, we'll get one of the surgeons involved.
So are you there then 5 days a week?
I will actually be there 2 days a week. We're kind of divvying up the days. Dr. Falk will be there 2 days a week, myself 2 days a week, and Dr. Allen will be there once a week.
But there will be someone there all 5 days.
We will staff that
from the
office
group.
5 days a week, exactly. Monday through Friday will be open. You can contact the office via phone. Our office you'll be able to reach our office through the Zanesville phone number. It's 740-454-3943. That number will be available between 8 and 5, and they'll be able to get in touch with us, schedule your appointment, however you need to reach us.
So are those your hours there at
the actual
Cambridge?
Office hours will vary, but you'll be able to reach somebody at all times between 8 and 5. Orthozane.com. Sorry about that.
Orthozane.com. So say that again.
www.orthozane.com.
That's good to know. Your phone number?
740-454-3943.
And I understand that you're also from our area.
I am. I am born and raised here in Cambridge. I grew up in Cambridge and went to Cambridge High School. Once I graduated high school, I did my physician assistant training at Marietta College and then returned back to the area to be able to help with patients here.
And then how long have you been with Orthopedic Associates?
I've been with Orthopedic Associates now for 4 years. I'll be starting my 5th year this fall.
So you get to return home as
I do,
well.
exactly. It's nice to be able to come home and help with the patients that you know well and you know the area.
That is an awesome opportunity for our community. We appreciate Southeastern Med and inviting you here to share your talents with us and to also offer a service that your patients who already see you don't have to travel to Zanesville. It's not that far, but boy, it sure is good to stay home.
Exactly. It'll be nice. We have a lot of patients that we see in Zanesville already from the Cambridge area. Now they don't have to make that drive to Zanesville. We can see them right here close to home.
We always call that building just 660 because
exactly.
It's located on 660 and it's easier to say than Southeastern Med Sports and Rehab.
Exactly.
So on 660.
So we're at the 660 building, just right there behind Dunning.
Well, it's a great location, great for our local patients.
Exactly.
What else do you need to tell us about the group that we haven't talked about already? I know we've heard from Dr. Falk and Dr. Allen. Anything else that we haven't covered that we should add in?
Well, we're going to do our best to be able to see patients on a same day appointment as our time allows. So we're going to try to make sure that we can get patients in a very quick and timely manner. So feel free to contact our office or via the website. We'll try to get you in as best as possible. We're going to do our best to make sure we can keep all these patients here and provide the services that they need locally.
Well, and I think a lot of our listening and viewing audience do use the website, and things don't happen between 8 and 5.
Exactly.
They happen in the evenings and on the weekends, so how nice to be able...
You can fill out an appointment request, and you can put specifically, there's a drop down that you can pick Cambridge as your location, and then one of our office staff will be able to get in touch with you first thing in the morning.
Even new patients.
Exactly, even new patients. So if it's something that your knee's been bothering you for quite some time, fill out a request on the internet, we'll get in touch with you, we'll get that time scheduled for you.
Well, that's great information, Sarah, and it's good to have you back home as
Exactly.
well.
Yeah.
And we were teasing a little bit beforehand. If you don't mind me mentioning, Saft is a very well-known name in our community, and I think you're related to our Commissioner, Dave Saft.
Yes, I am.
And he's your uncle,
Yes.
is that right? Well, we love Dave. We love having him as our commissioner. I work in his building, and so it's great to have that connection. It's great to have this opportunity for our residents in Guernsey County to have this quality care right at home.
Yep,
well,
exactly.
It's great to meet you,
Thank
Sarah.
Thank you. And we appreciate you guys having us, and we appreciate the possibility to work with us, Southeastern Med, being able to provide care for orthopedics here in Cambridge.
Well said. And we'll be right back.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys to teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
And that'll do it today for Talk of the Town. I want to thank the folks from Orthopedic Associates of Zanesville, Dr. William Allen, Dr. Vanessa Falk, and Physician's Assistant Sara Saft, who will be opening a new office. Thanks to Southeastern Med for bringing them here in our area. So we appreciate them coming on and what they had to say. If you need to know anything that's going on in the area, your sports, your news, we invite you to check out AVC Communications. And if you need to know about events and what your families can do in Guernsey County, then go to our website at visitguernseycounty.com. It's been great to be with you today, and we'll see you again soon.
Introducing the area's most exciting new gift shop, now open in downtown Cambridge. Peace Pipes is pleased to bring you a large selection of smoking accessories, as well as a wide variety of clothing, jewelry, health products, and locally made gift ideas for everyone. With unbeatable prices and one-of-a-kind products, our friendly staff is here to help you 7 days a week. Peace Pipes is located at 914 Wheeling Avenue in downtown Cambridge, right next to the post office. Peace Pipes, waging peace on prohibition.